Mule recruitment is where websites are set up to illegally get people to apply for jobs that actually don't exist. Credit control, maybe account management, in order to get your bank account to transfer illegally obtained money to your bank account and transferred out of the country. What we've got to remember that if you apply for one of these jobs and you're used and money is transferred from an account that's been compromised, you owe that money. You may transfer it out, but the banks will come after you to get that money back. In the worst case scenario, the police could come knocking on the door and you could find a criminal prosecution because of the transactions that you've taken.
In the last 6 months, we've seen a 55% increase in losses attributable to online banking fraud. There's two reasons why we think this has been happening. The first one is that the criminals themselves have developed more sophisticated attack systems. These are the malware packages that are used to harvest online banking credentials. The second aspect of this is their increasing effectiveness in being able to extract funds from compromised accounts. One of the main reasons for that is the growth in the recruitment of money mules. Now here's a typical email you'll get from, in this case, a Russian criminal attempting to recruit individuals who will then act as payment processors on behalf of his fake company. The role of the payment processors is to receive funds transferred into their account, to withdraw that money and then remit the payments via a wire transfer service. In reality, the whole process is entirely fake. The groups themselves, or the companies themselves, are fake and have stolen information from other companies in order to represent themselves as real ones. In doing so, when you receive these funds, what you're actually receiving are transfers from compromised accounts from people who've had their accounts attacked by malware systems. And in doing so, in aggregating these funds and remitting them to third parties overseas, what you're actually doing is taking part in money laundering and fraud offences. Okay, you've received your email, you've seen quite a plausible job offer, but you want to check out this site or the company in slightly more detail. Well, here is a typical mule recruitment site. It looks entirely convincing, it's professionally produced and so on. So let's just see what sort of vacancies this company has on offer. Well, there's a whole range of different jobs in a whole range of different countries, from checks processing manager, guarantee manager, computer operator, system admin, personnel manager, and so on. There's one thing in common with all these different posts, and that is they don't exist. The only job that actually genuinely is on offer is the financial agent. And if we look at this in more detail, you can actually see what the terms and references of this post actually are. One, they want people who are over 18, who have a good credit history and no criminal convictions, because they want to deal with professionals. That they can also respond to internet immediately and process anything, any transfers as quickly as possible. If you don't believe this job is all it's cracked up to be, then you can actually consult the FAQ section, the frequently asked questions, and here you can see the company itself, or the scammers themselves, trying to reassure potential clients that what they're doing is genuine and real, when in fact it is entirely illegal. So you can see, is it a legitimate job? Is the money being transferred legally? And so on. So essentially what we have is a very professionally put together vacancy recruitment site that's sole purpose is to enable the criminals to gain access to bank accounts of people in the UK that they can transfer stolen funds into and then receive the proceeds.
What we need to do is be careful. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. We need to look at those sites. We need to look at if they really are genuine. Are they offering things that you normally would never ever receive? Is it too easy to get recruited? We all know how difficult it is to get a job in this day and age. If it's simple to do on the internet, then there may be a major problem behind it.